What's up, baby gamers? Welcome back to a brand new video. This weekend we played the April Brawl Stars Championship Qualifier Finals. Usually all the best team around the world will go to Poland to play the finals to get points, to get qualified for the championship we will have at the end of the year. But because of COVID-19, there was some changes. I'm gonna quickly explain that. So basically, for every region you have the qualifiers. So the top teams would qualify to go to Poland, but instead there was just a regional final. So for us, it was us, SK Gaming, and then the two Codemagic teams that were qualified from Europe in a bracket with more than 4,000 teams. So that was pretty insane. And for today's video, we're going to be taking a look at those games that we played between us and Codemagic Black, and then tomorrow we're going to take a look at the games between us and Codemagic Purple. But let's just jump right into the games we played. Let's take a look at it. Alright guys, so both teams, you can see here, both teams have one ban each for all the 5 game modes that we're going to be playing. Codemagic Black, they banned Sheen, and we banned Jackie. Here we can see all the maps. So we're starting off on Hard Rock Mine, then Super Stadium, Tornado Ring, Junk Park, and Deeper Danger. And on every single map, it's a best of 5 games. So if you win 3 games on Hard Rock Mine, 3 games on Super Stadium, and 3 games on Tornado Ring, then you can actually finish it right there. So let's just jump right into the first map on Hard Rock Mine. Let's see. Alright guys, so the first game here, you can see we're going up with 2 different combos. They're going with Amps and we're going with Penny. Also they have Max instead of Piper. So nobody have the same matchup, and you can see that I'm getting pushed back quite a lot. Equak, he is going very low though, and he is going down. Unfortunately though, Twisty had to help out on that, so he got distracted, and in the meantime Twisty was able to take out Twisty. And you can see on the other side, Twisty's pushing up to help with that. Tommy got the speed, and also Twisty been able to grab all the gems in the middle. And here again, Equaki coming down, but with Mr. P I don't deal a lot of damage, so I need the help of Twisty. Here I get my turret down, but already it was very low from the amps, and you can see we have completely lost position. I'm trying to push up in the side, but already Twisty have the super, and he's gonna put that down. So here I'm gonna get caught by Equak, and Equak, he also got the super as well. And now they only need 1 more gem. So here after the first game, it's definitely a very bad start, and they have the countdown, and already here it's pretty much GG. And the thing is, when you can get up in that bush, you can just have so much pressure. You're gonna waste so much of that time to where you can just grab all the gems, and they have to try to get you out of there. So we didn't really get that much value from the Piper in this game, just because he had to spend so much time to help us on the side. But let's take a look at the next game. Alright guys, the next game here, they are playing with the same. We are also going with the exact same again. We're comfortable that if we play more together to make sure they cannot push down, then we can have successful this side. This time also, the other game we did not really get a lot of value from the turret. And you can see, starting off pretty good, Ashil got the super very quickly. Here, Tom is even going in for Twisty, but he can't successfully get him. So I'm still without my super, and that has definitely not been, I need to try to get that more quick. And now they have unfortunately switched Equak's side again. And you can see Equak, he's not really going for me. There he was actually going for me, but usually what he had been doing all the time is just go for Twisty Twig instead. Here Twisty, he makes a great push, but unfortunately he could not get those gems because Equak was behind us. And Equak can have so much value from that super when he can also hit the turret as well. It's gonna get so much healing from that. And you can see here that Mr. P respawns to grab those gems, and now it's pretty even, and we don't have the turrets down. So there we go. They have now the turret down, which is definitely super difficult for me to take care of. I do get my super here as well, which is gonna help us out a lot. And Twisty is gonna have to go for those gems, and you can see now we're sitting with the small lead, and it's gonna come down here. If we can get 3 gems spawning on our side, that is gonna be really good. But Ashil, he's still not getting his super, and Tom is playing very careful to not feed that. There actually he's going down. Equak though, he's pushing down because Twisty, he was distracted to help Ashil. Ashil's gonna go in for the gems, and now there's 3 gems down the map, and Tom pushing up with the speed. And with the speed he can just go up and grab them, and it's not really much to do for Twisty when he's so fast. and there we see now they have the lead, and also Equak pushing down on a shield here. I'm very low too. Both are going down there actually, and that is gonna give us gems for us, but Twisty's gonna get stuck and just barely in my range. But he did manage to go down with the gems, so he's going down. But Toon, he can grab all those gems, and now we're in a very, very bad spot here for game number 2. And definitely right here in this spot, you can see it's gonna be impossible for us to come back. Look at Equak with all the heal though, pretty insane. But there we go, GG for the second game of Gem Grab. But it's a best of 5, so if they win one more game here, they're gonna win for Gem Grab. But let's take a look at the next game. Alright guys, third game here, and this time I have changed up from Mr. P to Ems, just because of course a shield with Penny cannot really push up in that bush. Also Mr. P can really push up that easily, and even I couldn't really avoid the Equak pushing up as well. So this time instead I'm going with Ems, so definitely Ems is a great counter to Mr. P, just because if I can have my super down, I can have so much shield if I can get a range of the turret and the penguins. And here we see also Ems versus Ems, even matchup, but Twisty being a little bit more range, he's gonna be able to help me out probably more. There I tried to stay up a little bit, and we were able to kill Equak when he pushed up, and Twisty gonna break the walls there, so definitely a really good beginning for us here. Tom though, getting in a dangerous spot, so we're gonna be have to fall a little bit back to take care of him. And here we managed to get 5 gems, they managed to get 3. Also some bush broken for them, which is going to help Twisty to spot them more easily and let him go more aggressive. So here we actually see that they have put up the turret now in the side of a shield. It's not too bad for a shield, because he's going to have this piercing shot through, so he's going to be able to hit them if they try to push up behind them. So here they have some control definitely, but I do have my super now, and you can see Equak is a little bit more to the left, so I instead try to go more on the side. Here I actually pick up the kill, which is going to give me so much room to work on. And Tony is going to have to fall all the way back on the side to try to take care of me. And I actually go down. Twisty managed to grab up a few gems. You can see it's super even right here. And now it pretty much depends where the gems spawn. Equak is coming back up. And there's mentioning with the turret, it definitely puts a lot of pressure on them in the left side. And now I have so much room to work on, so you can see I can push Toon all the way in the back, and Twisty can comfortably go all the way up and grab the gems that even spawn on their side. And here they don't have time to make the comeback. They're going to be trying to move up, but it's not possible. And definitely a little bit back and forth game. First time that that we have switched to that to try to counter them. They have played with the same combo all the time. But let's jump into the next game. Alright guys, so it's 2-1 to them. You can see that in the top of next to gems. You can see the score 2-1 to them. So they have again match point here. They are again going with the same combo, and we're going with the combo that we just won with Ems instead of Mr. P. And now again a great start to Sal with a shield. He gets the super pretty quick in the game, and you can see they have changed Max with the side of Ems. So for me, if Maxi tries to go on me, I can knock him back with the gadget. So it's not too bad for me. You can see there I actually used that and just gonna finish him off. And now I can get up in their spawn already. We have also 5 gems. So it's such a good beginning for us, and I'm putting a lot of pressure here by going up. Here, Tom, he tries to even use the gadget to go in. I'm gonna go down to the Toon MC Penguin, and here Equak is trying to push up as well. He's not with super yet. You can see I already have my super. So here I'm gonna move up on the side again, trying to push down in that bush again. And Twisty going very aggressive for this gems here. I'm gonna cover him a little bit. A shield now also getting pushed back a little bit. You can see Ems getting all the way up, even using the gadget right there. I tried to grab one gem, unfortunately going down, but a shield he did manage to take care of the Ems pushing down our spawn. So Twisty going down with all the gems. So me, a shield, just gonna be putting some pressure on them to make sure that they're not able to grab them. Here though, Equak pushing down a lot. You can see Tomo2 and Tusin all pushing up a lot, but we only need one more gem, and Twisty he managed to respond to sit on all the gems. But with so much pressure, I'm gonna, as the brawler that can push up from our team, I'm gonna have to try to push up a little bit. And here, we get back a little bit just because Tuin and Tom is gonna have to fall back a lot. There, Twisty's gonna be able to pick up one gem, but they still have time to get back. So again, I'm gonna go on the side here. You can see Max were not really ready for that, and I have a lot of room to go up on. Twisty almost go down. Actually, he's gonna go down to Equak, but you can see I managed to get up in a spot where I can have so much healing from going in on all the turret, and you can see there I get 2 kills, and that's gonna allow a shield to grab all the gems on the side from Twisty and grab some gems in the middle. And yeah, there we go. Pretty much a GG here. We're just gonna put the games 2-2, so it's all kind of gonna come down to 5th game. So we're definitely off to a pretty bad beginning, and then we managed to change to something that we're a little bit better with. Still some close games here, so let's just take a look at the last game. Alright guys, so 2-2 here, and let's see. So again, both teams going with the same. We're not really seeing a lot of change up. So for us, we have just won 2 times with this, so we are pretty comfortable. We have some momentum too, just having won the last 2 games. And you can see already 1 kill on the side and 2 on my side, so I'm just chilling a little bit. I know I cannot push up. Here though, Equa coming back down, and we're gonna be in a good spot here when Ashil he can have the super. So let's see. Toin get the super, he's gonna put that on my side. Twisty have a lot of room to work on since Toin is working on the sides. And yeah, it's pretty much back and forth here. We do have a small gem advantage, but not really much can happen when there's not 10 gems on the map. You can see there are great shots by Twisty, getting them all low and forcing them back basically. And now Equak have switched to my side, and he is in a little bit of an awkward spot. So I am instead gonna be pushing him over to Twisty, using my super here, and you can see I'm just having my look on that turret there, because I know when I can get up in that turret, I can have healing from 2 extra people. That's 800 heal per second, and I know if I can get there, there's no way that Mr. P can take care of me, and he also got caught in that going down. And so from me being in a little bit of a bad position, I actually, with the help of Twisty, managed to kill the M's, move up, kill the Mr. P and get back with the gems there. So definitely perfect game to end off here from gem grab for us, and we're making actually the reverse sweep for gem grab. So GG. Now we're taking a look at the next game mode. Alright guys, so here for Super Stadium, the bands stay the same. They're still Jean and they're still Jackie. You can see 2 different combos. We're going with Frank, and Frank definitely have a lot of HP, and you can see already here how he's just forcing his way above. We did see Equak using that gadget to try to have them back, but it still does not change anything. Double kill, we get the ball. Twisty gonna super that in, and a very quick goal from us here. I have the speed for Twisty, he's gonna go down though, but nice super from Ashil. And there we see him also get another star Equak. I can dash up there and just finish that game. That was 41 seconds, so that was a super quick game right there. So quick game for us to start off with. Let's take a look at the next one. Alright guys, so the second game here of Super Stadium, we're again rocking with the same combo. They're instead going with Terra, trying to counter us a little bit probably, because they know that Terra can get the super quite quickly. But yeah, I'm gonna be dashing in very quickly, holding up the pressure. You can see Equak already used one of his sketches, so he's not gonna be able to push it away a second time there. And we just force our way into them with the speed and with damage. Here you can see Twisty able to get a super first. I have the speed for him. And here we go again. Ashil gonna be using the super, but with his gadget that's gonna make sure he cannot be stunned. And there we go again. Equak using his stun, but he's going down and just forcing our way through. And that game is gonna be even quicker than the last one. This one only 39 seconds. So GG for the second game, Super Stadium. Let's see here the highlight. You can see Toin getting a little bit on the side there and just forcing our way, both of us on Equak, and there's not much they can do. And here we see Ashil with so much HP that even the Terra Super not able to do much. And here full team wipe, and that's the goal in. So let's take a look at the third game. Alright guys, so third game of Brawl Ball here, and we are again rocking with the same combo, and they tried to counter us before, but now they realize that it cannot be counter really, and they are instead just going with the same combo that we play with, and we are off to a mirror matchup. And you can see here, Twisty gonna get pushed quite hard. I am gonna take the ball, pass it up though, and here Twisty goes down too. A shield though did get his super faster on the Frank matchup, so definitely very well played here by him, and here's the stopper for us. So both are actually going to use the Frank super, which is pretty funny that nobody of them gets stunned. We're able to get a kill on defense here, and that is going to put off a lot of pressure from us. And there we get another kill, and now we're on the offense again. So this is definitely very much back and forth. And there we have the speed. And yeah, we're just waiting really. They're all three there, so if we need to all stay alive to stay in control and then just wait for the opportunity. You can see here, getting the ball in, just barely getting into the middle of the max to get the ball around Frank. I think that was definitely a very good shot. But let's see here again. You can see just the Frank matchup is so funny to look on when both of them just both using the gadget. Here, I'm the only one in defense, but yeah, as long as the air clock was pretty low, so it was not too bad for us. You were all coming back. I was waiting with the speed ready for the team, and yeah, we're playing a lot together to make sure that, like, we basically just need to defend. We don't need to go on the offensive score anymore. You can see switching the side up because we know that it's with the Frank that it's gonna be the big side where he's able to push down if it's just against me. So there we go. We are able to get the team wipe, just passing the ball up now, and now, with only 40 seconds left, we do have the pressure up on them here. They're all going to respawn. We're going to be just staying alive. The only thing we have to watch out is that they don't get a complete team wipe here. You can see Twisty going up, getting a good value from the super. I'm going to be dashing up through speeding. Twisty going to be trying to pass that over, but here, me, Ashil, he's going to use the gadget. So only 15 seconds left, and pretty much we just need to corner that. So that's what we're going to be doing, and there we go. Pretty much a GG. They are coming up with the speed, but there's only 3 seconds left. And yeah, GG. And that is going to be the end of Brawl Ball, actually putting us 2 unset. So we're going to jump into the third set now, or the third map, where we have the ability to close out the game. Also guys, here there's actually some pretty interesting stats. So we got 22 kills and we only died 8 times. So that's definitely very well played by us, and you can see that staying alive definitely pays off a lot. So yeah, let's just jump into the next map. Alright guys, here on Tornado Ring again. Reminder, Jean and Jackie, they're banned. They are going with Nitsa. Nitsa has definitely been pretty popular here with gadgets because the stun is very strong. We're going with Daryl instead of with Nitsa, but here in the beginning, Nitsa actually able to get a kill and gonna get quite a lot of the super. I am just going to be dashing up with the gadget to get some damage. In the meantime, we have a shield and Twistwick on the defense. They're able to get 1 kill right there. And a shield going to be going over on Equak. And they are going to be able to take him out. And Tomo 2, who does not have the super, and Nissa alone on safe can't really do that much. You can see Tomo 2 actually going to be falling back. And in the meantime, I was able to get quite a lot of damage. Still even staying up there, but now a shield with me, getting so much damage. Now alone, trying to dash away, but Nitsa falling back have actually caught me there in the bush. Twisty here going up, using the gadget and the heal to stay alive, and he's now up on the safe to deal some damage. In the meantime, Mia Shield again just gonna be ignoring that Nitsa. We don't really care for that Nitsa when it doesn't have the super, and there we're just gonna go up, finish that. Already quite low, so we could do that. So GG there. First game of Heist going to us. Let's jump into the next one. Alright guys, so game 2 of Heist here. You can see that they are again going with the same combo, and there's really not been a lot of changes. We see a lot of time that people want to stay with the same combo 2 times. Well, we stay with it two times with Mr. P despite losing the first one, and I think definitely it shows to pay off a lot to switch the combo a lot, especially if it does not work. If it doesn't work the first time, it's probably not gonna work the second time. But yeah, we can see here now that we're able to get a lot of damage right there since we got a lot of team up. You can see I'm barely staying alive. but I'm gonna be staying alive, so I'm just gonna be falling back to take care of that bear. So if we can just make sure that Nissa cannot get the value with the bear, then we are basically set. Here, Nissa again falling back to defend. Both me and Ashil though clumped up on the same side, so it's pretty easy for them to hit the shots. You can see the Ashil going down, and all three pushing up on me. So I'm gonna be dashing up on Ekwak. He's gonna be using one gadget, and I'm gonna be staying alive still. And Twisty now up on the side, definitely really solid there. He's gonna get caught by the max, but getting a little bit of damage. And as long as we can just make sure to go up all the time, then we know they're gonna have to defend everything, just because we already have such a big lead. I'm gonna here go in on the bear, and max definitely pretty good to take out the bear. Have a lot of DPS with the shots you can fire off pretty quick, and also I can outrange the Nitsa stun, so definitely pretty good counter for that. You can see here Shield trying to get a little bit of damage, getting some shots in there, and Twisted 2 almost able to finish, but not quite. And I'm basically waiting for my Super Dell to speed up me and Shield. Again, unfortunately, we're gonna be going to the same side where it's pretty easy for them to take care of us. So let's see, they're both moving up. It can be a little bit awkward with the M's versus M's, but here Twisty with the piercing damage, you can see he's able to get it finished right there, and that is you for the second game of Heist. So we have now option to finish this game, get it all with in this next game of Heist. So let's take a look at it. Alright guys, so for this third game they have actually taken the same combo as us, so it's like in Brawl Ball they have switched to that in the third game. So let's see here in the beginning. We have a nice kill by Ashil. He's able to get up on the side, tone really low, so Ashil able to get some quick shot in there and even take out him. And all three are now alive, in control. And then you can see we can get some chip shots in. All are respawning there. Twisty going down, Shield going in, but he's against two, so he's just gonna get a little bit done. But the main thing there is I'm able to stay alive. I'm able to stay up there, distracting the max. In the meantime, both of them, they are gonna be ignoring me, so I can just stay up. You can see chipping slowly away at the save. We have here the split screen. In the meantime, 2v2, and you can see a Shield Twisty able to defend very well, and now just ignoring the Daryl really, because they know that if we all three go on the same, we can probably finish here. But now all they come back for defending, so I'm also going to be going down, so it's pretty low. But of course, if we're just going to be trying to offense here, because we know that they're going to have to defend all that we put at them. So Daryl here going down. I'm still in the bush, but I'm just going to be going up on the side. Here, let's see, so Maxi actually spotted me, and since I'm already pretty low and Daryl respawned, he took me out. So that was definitely, definitely should have been more patient. That right there did not pay off very well. Twisty also just going to get triple teamed up on. And then, yeah, now here they actually able to stay in control, get quite a lot of damage. And we don't really focus a lot on defending. You see the Daryl here left alone. All three of us trying to go in. Both me and Max going out, super unlucky. I could have been able to finish that. And you can see now just that Daryl managed to get so much offense, but there, Twisty able to get it done. And we're going to be able to finish that game, and we're going to be able to win against Codemagic Black. So definitely GG, some very good games. And I think it's definitely interesting to see how some of this map we have played on here for the European finals have been a whole different meta in like the LATAM final or the Asia final. That is very interesting to see now that there's different regions. But tomorrow I'm going to be covering the games against Codemagic Purple, and definitely let me know if you guys want me to take a look at some of the other regions, because that would definitely be cool too. Here we have stats for all, and you can see we have 92 kills and we died 61 times. So yeah, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and I'll see you guys in one of the next videos. Bye.